Favorite Mississippi sports memory is, of course, being right over there at Veterans Stadium and beating Alabama 6-3. With 22 seconds to go, I'm on the 4-yard line.
Jacobs, long snap count, goes to the fullback, fumbles the ball, Bulldogs recover, with 6 seconds, the Bulldogs recover.
Jack, I don't really know who came through and made the hit. Of course, we're going to get a penalty for delay of the game. All these players, I can care less right now. If somebody just made a tremendous hit from the left side.
I can feel it like it was yesterday. I can smell the sweat, the grunting, and you can just sense that Alabama thought that they were going to win that game.
We come to Alabama, Mississippi State and Alabama's game. And I told Mama that we were coming, but there was no reason to come. I said, because Alabama is going to beat Mississippi State. So why should we go? Anyway.
I remember us in the huddle. We started to panic a little bit because if you remember, they hadn't even been across the 50-yard line the whole game. So Billy Jack and Tyrone was kind of like the senior leader of the defense that year. Larry Friday.
The Bulldogs up by 3. Alabama marched down to the 2-yard line, but Tyrone Keys hit quarterback Don Jacobs. It forced the fumble. Mississippi recovered and ended Alabama's 28-game win streak.
And we were in the stadium, and every time somebody would get the ball, Mama said, "Get the ball to Tyrone, get the ball to Tyrone." I would say, "Mama, it's not his time to get the ball." Finally, Mississippi State beat Alabama. We got home that night, and we had a ball. Mama just hugged and kissed Tyrone, and she looked at Tyrone got some money.
In a wild Mississippi State dressing room, Ballard told newsmen, "We played from the ground up, start to finish, and never once let up. This is a great bunch here who decided they wanted to be something better than average. I'm proud for them, and I'm proud for everybody who loves Mississippi State." From there, with the seconds ticking away, Alabama went with its strength. Wishbone, triple option right. Quarterback Don Jacobs never had a chance. Big Tyrone Keys pounded him. Billy Jackson, who recovered the fumble, was named the National Lineman of the Week for his outstanding defensive performance against the Crimson Tide. Mississippi State had won a great football victory. Perhaps, just perhaps, its greatest ever.
Before the largest crowd ever assembled to see a football game in the state of Mississippi, the Mississippi State Bulldogs hosted and defeated the #1 football team in the nation, the Alabama Crimson Tide, 6-3. And Coach Ballard, if we might borrow a phrase from the late Sir Winston Churchill, never so many owed so much to so few. It was a super victory.
That's a heck of a quote, Jack. Gum, I didn't know you were such a historian, but I think you described it amply, though. It was a proud moment. I'm so proud, and proud doesn't seem to be adequate enough. But our staff, I think they did a heck of a job, and our players, gosh, what a tribute to the game of football, because I think they played the game the way it's supposed to be played. And then the responsiveness of the Mississippi State people. After, we've given you some bad some bad times in recent weeks, and I've apologized for that. And I never was so happy to see so many people so happy and enthused. And of course, that's what it's all about. We have a very sincere desire to want to represent this university in the manner that is becoming this university. And it really makes us feel good whenever we see the kind of responsiveness that we got after our win yesterday. And throughout that contest, we had the greatest of support. I don't think I've ever been around a crowd that was on their feet and with a football team every step that they took during the course of a football game like we were there yesterday.